everyone sitting in this room when I say Ata Suru Horar Asadhama. My first question is, सबसे पहले तो आप ये बताइए कि मुंबई इंडियंस की शान, captain of Team India and now the face of the T20 Mumbai 2025. How does it feel? Pressure? क्या थोड़े chilled out से?
नहीं, प्रेशर नहीं है. प्रेशर तो ग्राउंड पे होता है जब खेलते हैं. But no, thank you for this opportunity. I would like to thank MCA for getting me on board and making me the ambassador of the league. Mumbai Cricket has done so much for me, not just now, but for so many years. Because of what I am today is definitely Mumbai Cricket has played a huge role in that. So again, I would like to thank each one of them who's played a big part in my career personally. And yeah, look, and then whatever has happened with me, whatever I have achieved as a player, as a cricketer, a lot of credit goes to Mumbai Cricket as well.
Thank you so much. दो दिन पहले it was announced that Wankhede Stadium now has a Rohit Sharma stand. Talia, congratulations, it's a huge thing. But now let's go back to 3 decades ago. Did this little Rohit Sharma, did he ever dream of something like this when he first started out?
No one dreams of things like this when they are just starting off playing cricket. I still remember those days when I used to stand outside Wankhede Stadium just to enter and watch Mumbai Ranji Trophy team practice. I'm talking about 2004 or maybe 2003. We used to finish our under 14, under 16 training at Azad Maidan, and then we used to, me obviously with few of my friends, we used to travel across the railway track to go and just get a glimpse of some of the Ranji Trophy cricketers. And I know how tough it was to get inside the Wankhede Stadium back then. Even now, obviously, no randoms will be allowed inside the stadium, but those were the days. I'm just trying to remember now. And then I played my first game at Wankhede. It was such a big honor because we only watched international games being played at Wankhede. And now to go there and experience the stadium, watch some of these greats taking the field and playing there was another different experience for me. And then, since then, there has been so many memories playing at the stadium. I think in 2008 or 9, the stadium got revamped. And then we won the World Cup there, the finals. I was not part of it, but I watched it from home. It was a special feeling to watch that. And then, since then, there has been so many memorable games that has been played. And now to sit back and think that there is going to be a stand in my name, it's a unreal feeling. It is something that I never thought of, and I will be forever grateful for this big honor in my life. Like I said, when you start playing the game, you don't know how long you're going to play the game for, let alone all these milestones and achievements that you achieve while playing the game. But to get these kind of honor, having a stand named after you, it is something that I cannot imagine. But yeah, once I see my name there on the stand, it will be a very emotional moment for me. And like I said, from not having to enter the stadium and now to have a stand, it's those two moments. There is so much has happened between these two moments. So I'm forever grateful.
Sure, it's not only an emotional moment for you, sir. It's a very emotional moment for all the fans who followed your cricketing career. Can you describe the attitude that you notice in the bachas who play gully cricket in Mumbai? How does that vibe affect the city? And how does that affect the game?
Well, I think that's where it starts from. Playing in your backyard, playing with your friends in your society, in your building. That's how it starts. And it started for me. A lot of the other cricketers who are playing with me, it started with them also like that. That is when you realize that you have some kind of potential to try and take yourself to another level. And we should encourage, all these kids who are playing in their backyard. A lot of the parents don't like the kids playing there for a long time. Obviously, that happens in any household because the parents want the kids to come back, study, पढ़ाई करो. जब तक आप नीचे खेल के एक दो कांचे ना तोड़ो, तब तक आपका वो बचपना जो बोलते हैं ना, हम बैकयार्ड में हमने क्रिकेट खेला है और एक दो कांच तोड़े, वो जब तक नहीं होगा ना तब तक कुछ नहीं होगा. So I think when you're doing that, it is all about having fun because you're not competing with anyone. You're just having fun. You're playing with your friends, trying to spend your time after a hectic day in the school, just trying to relax, play with your friends. That is what actually happens at that point. And then you don't realize that suddenly there's a potential, there's a talent within you. I was told by somebody that you literally are very talented and you play the game so well. You must try and
Please bring the book. Huge round of applause. Please तालियों में कंजूसी मत कीजिए. I'd now like to request and invite on stage a few extremely passionate gentlemen who have worked with such passion to make the T20 Mumbai Season 3 happen. Starting with the chairman of the T20 Mumbai League Governing Council, Mr. Vihang Sarnaik. And the MCA office bearers, Mr. Sanjay Nayak, Vice President of the MCA, Mr. Abhay Harap, MCA Secretary, Mr. Deepak Patil, MCA Joint Secretary, Mr. Arman Malik, MCA Treasurer. 2, 1. Rohit sir, are you ready? And आपके बचपन का मुंबई क्रिकेट का सीन कैसा था आज के कंपैरिजन में?
कुछ ऐसे ही था. मैं भी अपने दोस्तों के साथ हमारे सोसाइटी में बिल्डिंग में मैं खेलता था. आई यूज्ड टू एंजॉय इट. आप जब क्रिकेट खेलना चाहते हो, आप सडनली यू कांट स्टार्ट एट द हाईएस्ट लेवल, which is going to the academy and all of that. You start playing cricket with your friends within the society, within the place that you live, in your backyard. You start like that, and that's how I also started. और वहीं पे मेरे को किसी ने बताया कि यार आपका गेम बहुत अच्छा है. आपको कुछ और ट्राई करना चाहिए, कहीं कोई एकेडमी में आपको जाना चाहिए, एंड दैट्स हाउ इट स्टार्टेड.
You really were recognized in the building, in your premise.
Yeah, I was. I used to get calls कि तू मेरे बिल्डिंग के लिए आज खेल आ गई, क्योंकि we used to play a lot of matches आपस में, जो भी हमारे बिल्डिंग्स होते थे, so बिल्डिंग A वर्सेस बिल्डिंग B, बिल्डिंग B वर्सेस C, वैसे तो उसके प्राइज मनी होते थे, एंड यू यूज्ड टू गेट पेड टू कम एंड प्ले. 5 रुपया 10 रुपया होता था, but it was not about that. It was about somebody recognizes your talent and asking for you to come and play for them. That was for me like, okay, अच्छा है यार, मेरे को बाहर से कोई बुला रहा है, तो I should go and play for them. So that's how it became more and more interesting for me to keep trying different things for the sport that I play. And ऐसे कर करके started making my way up. Yeah, sure.
What was MCA's contribution in shaping your career in the early days, and what kind of opportunity तोड़ने तक?
कांच भी टूटे थे, but कोई purposely नहीं करता ये. This happens only because you are having so much fun, you are into the game, and you are having so much fun. Sometimes you forget what's around you. So as a kid you are supposed to do that, you are allowed to do that, you are supposed to have fun, you are supposed to enjoy, because those times, those days are not coming back. Yeah, so you try and make the most of it.
Absolutely, sir. Professional level पे, is there any difference between cricketers who come from Mumbai and those who don't? And वैसे आजकल देखा जाए तो ड्रेसिंग रूम में माहौल थोड़ा कुछ मुंबई टेकओवर वाला हो गया है. What do you have to say about that?
मुंबई टेकओवर, I think वो 90s 70s से था, क्योंकि if you look at the Indian team in 70s and 80s, there were 8 or 9 cricketers representing India from Mumbai. Not because there was anything else, it's just because the pure talent. The players who represented India from Mumbai, they were so good. So even now, if you look at it, there are a lot of players from Mumbai who are representing our country, and that has never stopped. I think Mumbai has always produced good cricketers, and eventually they play such big part in all the big tournaments that we win, whether it is in India or whether it is outside India, whether it is an ICC tournament. Mumbai cricketers have always played a big part in it. But look, every cricketer in India are quite professional. Now these days, with so much help around, good infrastructure, good academies, all these cricketers are quite professional. So I cannot draw any comparison between Mumbai and outside cricketers, but all I can say is that Mumbai cricket has such rich culture, legacy and history about Mumbai, about cricket. So I think when you are growing up to be part of Mumbai cricket, you know that you are into something which is not going to be so easy. So you better be at your best, better give everything that you have in you, because there is no easy way of getting in there. So you try and do everything that is possible, or everything that you have within you, to make it to not the Ranji Trophy, but the lower levels like under 12s, under 14s, under 16s and all that.
The city truly nurtures this sport. This game's greats have come from Mumbai. Whether it's Gavaskar, Tendulkar, yourself, Rane, everyone has a different game. Do you think there are some commonalities in the terms of the approach and attitude? And if that is, then why? And sir, can I please request you, अगर आप मराठी में जवाब दे सकते हैं इसका? I'm sure everybody is dying to hear that.
I think Mumbai cricketers are all disciplined cricketers. जैसे मैंने अभी बताया कि it is not everyone's cup of tea to come and represent Mumbai. फर्स्ट टाइम जेव्हा मी सिलेक्ट झालेलो मुंबईसाठी, मला माहिती आहे की ड्रेसिंग रूममध्ये जेव्हा मी फर्स्ट टाइम ड्रेसिंग रूममध्ये मी एंटर केलं, माझे पाय कापत होते, कारण की हे there were a lot of cricketers like Amol Muzumdar, Wasim Jafar, Nilesh Kulkarni, Sairaj Bhautule, Ramesh Pawar, and all these guys were sitting there. तो मैं देख रहा हूँ आसपास कि मैं कहाँ बैठूँ, जगह मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा. All these cricketers, we've grown up watching them. तो suddenly अगर आप अपने आप को उनके साथ देखते हो, तो you are always feeling very nervous and you don't know what to do and how to react. And I remember there were a few guys slightly older to me. They got me in. They made me comfortable. That's only because the kind of aura these guys had, the achievement that they've had for Mumbai cricket. It is only because of that. Because you could see it in their eyes that there's so much fire in their eyes. And so much passion to represent the state, the city. It was, see, I cannot talk about the other states because I have never played for any other state, but I can definitely talk about Mumbai only because of the culture that was created within, Mumbai cricket. And the story will tell you, I mean, Mumbai has won 42 Ranji Trophy titles. I think the next best is somewhere around 7 or 8, if I'm not wrong. So you can see the difference. Huge, it's massive. 42 and 7 and 8, I think that...
Marathi-मध्ये तुम्ही द्या. Now that you're leading the country and inspiring the next generation of talent, not just from Mumbai but also from India, what do you think is the mantra for success? Something that the next generation could learn from.
माझं सक्सेस मंत्र एकच आहे की जे आज झालंय ते विसरून जावा आणि फोकस करा की नेक्स्ट डे मध्ये काय. कारण की तुमचं आजचा दिवस चांगलं जाणार, खराब जाणार, आपल्याला माहित नाही. पण देर इज, इवन खराब गेलं तर देर इज ऑलवेज अ नेक्स्ट डे. म्हणजे तुम्ही फोकस करा की नेक्स्ट डे मला काय करायचं आहे. त्यामुळे जे आज झालंय ते विसरून जावा आणि नेक्स्ट डे साठी तयार राहा. यू हॅव टू फॉरगेट व्हॉट हॅज हॅपन्ड टुडे. It may sound very simple, but it means a lot. That you forget today and you focus on tomorrow. Only because you shouldn't lose faith in yourself. And there's always an opportunity that is waiting for you the next day. Whether you have a good day, bad day, what has happened, you can't change. So wait for the next day, make sure you conquer that day, and you can only do that if you are 100% ready. So I feel don't lose hope, don't lose faith, have belief in yourself, that you can change things around.
Sports truly teaches you every day.